Greetings, I am Galea, Communications Officer 2, Unified Forces of the Outer Galaxy, boarded on the Neptune. As you well know, my brothers and sisters, the primary, what you call, mothership of UFOG, and I am overjoyed to be welcomed back this day, for I have knocked on the door and this channel has answered. I have missed you, beloved ones, even though we are ever present in your reality. And we have been for hundreds and thousands of years. But as we have said so many times, it is the time of conscious awareness of our presence. It is the time of conscious, physical, mental, astral, spiritual reunion amongst all of us. Well over a decade ago, your Earth representatives have taken a seat at the table as representative of Gaia in her and your full participation in the Intergalactic Council. And that participation has been helpful and vigorous, as your representatives have shown not merely an interest in the affairs of the galaxy and galaxies and universe and universes, and they have helped us, and they have helped you in this unfoldment of our reunion which is very close at hand. Now, I have spoken to you many times about communication, and we have spoken many times about the true value of communication, which is heart speaking and heart listening. It is heart-based communication. That is the paradigm, that is the design, that is the mechanism by which we enter into communication. Our mode of communication throughout the galaxies is primarily telepathic. Dearest hearts, it is so much easier. There is nothing lost in translation. And the purity of that communication is crystal clear. So often human communication, and particularly in this phase of great chaos upon your planet, is filled with innuendos and implied meanings and downright untruths and lies. The falsehoods that are being perpetrated upon your planet, particularly in the lightworker community, are abhorrent. And we have hesitated, and we do hesitate, and we do not correct what is said, because that would be overriding and interfering quite literally in your evolution and your advancement. A great part of what you are learning right now is refined discernment. And it is being able to discern, and then from there to truly know what is real and what is not, what serves, what builds the collective knowing, the collective heart, the collective movement, not merely towards ascension, for you are well, many of you, in that process. It is the movement towards Nova Earth. There is much discussion about the vibratory rate of not only the light worker, love holder, love bearer community, but of the collective of the planet. And there are diligent and valiant efforts that are well underway to raise that vibratory rate. There is something that we refer to as a compatibility factor, and it is not unique to Gaia or to Earth or to humans or hybrids. It is a compatibility factor that is used throughout the galaxies. And the compatibility factor is not merely about the choice of words. It is about the communication and the vibratory rate, not only of purity, but of love, and the many faces of love, whether it is peace or joy, compassion, truth. And when there is a compatibility factor, then we are able to enter into, shall we say, more robust, fuller communication with the species, with the inhabitants of any given planet or galaxy or constellation. And this is what we have been very diligently working on with you. And when we say with you, we mean all of you upon this beautiful planet of such incredible diversity, of such magnificence, of such potential. When that compatibility factor is truly not only reached and achieved, but maintained, then we are able to enter into full communion, full reunion, mutuality and community, cities of light and Nova Earth, new technology, expanded awareness with all of you. That is when your telepathic abilities truly come online. No, it is not that we will not choose to speak in the various languages, simultaneously, by the way, with all of Earth. But the exchanges, shall we say, will also be totally telepathic. Oh, there will be some that block, and that is all right. There is already what you think of as a delegation, as a Gaia Earth delegation that has been selected and is well underway in their acclimatization, their vibratory adjustments. Not that it is being done to them, it is being done with them because it is their mission and purpose and their greatest heart desires, and they are willing to do the work, to set aside the chaos, to set aside the lies, and to truly seek and to know the truth. Right now, we are working with them so that we may have what you have called disclosure and contact. Disclosure does not come, my dearest friends, from political platforms, especially the political platforms that are existent upon earth with what you think of as superpowers. And the only thing that is super about them is their arrogance and conceit and their abuse of power. They would try to usurp what we bring in peace, in love, for their own purposes. So no, this does not go through what you think of as statehoods, as elected officials, although within our delegation and yours, there are those who have held or even do hold political office. But they are star beings that have been positioned for a very long time. I have said more than I expected this day. But I also wanted to let you know that it is not that there is nothing underway, quite the contrary. And even this day, this night, I have received communique, directive, shall I say, from our beloved Commander, Ashira, that the intensity of our porlanacea that is being directed not only to your heart, but to every cell of your body. Yes, this is exactly what is forcing out a great deal of the toxins, because that vibratory compatibility does not allow for poisons, and that is good news. So we are intensifying our porlanacea to match and to be in concert, working in harmonious interaction with the Mother's intensified final wave of the tsunami of love. It has been a long 7 years, has it not? And yet you also know how the cycles of life often work in sevens. It is but a blink in time. But we know, and let me be very clear, I, as your star sister, know that when you are anxious in terms of excited, thrilled, eager to get going, that even 1 year feels like an eternity. So I come this day, first and foremost, yes, to talk about this compatibility factor that we are very close to reaching and have reached already with many of you, but also to encourage you, all of you, not only those that are doing the vibratory stellar work, but all of you. Think of raising your vibration for you, for your household, for your community, for your state, for your town, for your country, for this planet. You are far, far more powerful than you are assuming. And in this raising of your vibration, look around you, not only to discern what is not of truth and what is, but to not remain silent, because silence is tacit agreement, and that is no longer sufficient. Not for you, not for us, as we join, as brothers and sisters and colleagues, as friends, as family. Truth is known in the heart, and the Mother has guided you as she has guided us time and again. Do these words, does this attitude, does this scenario feel like love? It is so simple. And if it is not, if it is born of exclusion and arrogance and hatred and greed and abuse of power, then turn away. You do not belong on that side of the fence. There are many fence sitters, as portals and way showers. You are shepherding many to the place of love. Do not be distracted, my beloveds. We are eager to reconnect in form, on planet, and share not only our technology and our wisdom, but our hearts. We are waiting. I am waiting. Go with my love, and go in peace, go in clarity, and go in truth. Farewell.